Thank you, everyone, for joining Alita and myself for our Take 10 Mindfulness Minutes. We'll start with our guided meditation. Please get into a comfortable position in a place where you will not be interrupted. Take a deep breath in, exhale, close your eyes, let go of any tensions, any restrictions, anything that is holding you back from your own loving. Bring your heart present. Ask yourself if there's a situation that has been bothering you. Anything that may be creating separation from you and another. Any miscommunication, any hurt feelings, any resistance. Anything you are holding as resentment that's unexpressed and has created a block between you and your heart. That has brought a sense of pressure that is interfering with the natural flow of energy and goodness in your life. Whatever it is, just make it present in your mind and in your heart right now. Just allow it to be there. It's okay. We all do the best we can in handling these situations. Is there anything you need to forgive? A judgment on yourself? A judgment on someone else? A judgment on a situation? Something you need to forgive so you can be freer inside? If so, would you allow yourself to forgive a judgment you may have placed against yourself that's shutting you off from your heart? Allow yourself to just go there and know that when you soften your heart and let go of the judgment, you don't have to like the other person. You don't have to like the situation. You don't have to agree, but you can move into acceptance and let go of the restriction. That way you are free. Imagine your heart softening. And if you are holding something against the other person, find a place inside of you where you can find compassion. Compassion for yourself, compassion for the other person. As you open your heart, see if there is more light that could come in and shine. Release a sense of separation that you have placed between you and this other person. Send them a wave of positive energy. Send a wave of light that frees you up of any restrictions that you may have been holding against them. Why not send good energy their way? This frees you up from being in your joy and your openness and your sense of oneness. People may not change. Circumstances might not change, but you'll be walking free and without the disturbance and more aligned with your sense of peace, oneness, and calmness. Ask now your high self and spirit to intervene and assist you in any way that you can be assisted to resolve this issue that is present and has brought you any disturbance. Just hand it over. You walk free. Here is a wonderful positive statement. I hand this situation over to the spirit within and I walk free. I hand this problem over to the spirit within and I walk free. I hand this challenge over to the spirit within and I walk free. I think it's wonderful to know that you can walk free from any disturbance and you have a choice and you can exercise it. You never know. Once you walk free, people change, circumstances change, and problems can disappear and solutions appear. Take all of this goodness in now into the depths of your heart, bringing more light into your whole body and a sense of balance and connection. And when you are ready, take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Open your arms and take in all the goodness and give yourself a big, warm hug. And when you're ready, open your eyes, smile inside and out, and see if there's a shift inside of you that has made everything look a little brighter. Thank you, and namaste.
Thank you, Christy.
You're welcome.
All right. So today we are going to move into our 3 gratitude prompts of what you're grateful for. And I want to take a little bit of time before we get started to hear from you guys. How are you prompting or how are you writing down these prompts and what you're grateful for? Do you use a journal? Do you use a notepad either in your phone or on your computer? Do you just do it in your head? I'm just curious how you are working through these gratitude prompts. So if you don't mind sharing in the chat box, some of you might be using a gratitude jar, journal, email. There's so many different ways to really write these down or document these. I wanted to hear what you guys are doing. I see a couple journals in your head. Okay, yeah. And I use both sometimes. Sometimes I'm doing this in my head. Sometimes I'm doing it in a journal. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead into our 3 gratitude prompts using whatever selection works best for you. OneNote gratitude page, that's a good idea. It makes it easier. Okay, so our first gratitude prompt today is, let me pull this up. I'm having a hard time seeing on the screen I'm using. I'm on my phone today. Modern convenience. Which modern convenience are you grateful for? And once you jot these down in your own journal or notepad, please put that into the chat box. I would love to hear your responses on modern convenience. I'm going to give you a minute to do that and then put it into the chat. Zoom, I'm seeing a trend here, and I totally agree with that. And if I could select a household item, I would probably say the dishwasher and washing machine are 2 things I'm also quite grateful for. All right, and I hear a lot of times internet is another one that a lot of folks are grateful for as a modern convenience. It is quite amazing what we can do. All right, our next one is what do you like about the current season? Why are you grateful for it? What are you grateful for about this in this current season? It can be our season of the year, your season of life, whichever you prefer. Would love to hear from you guys. Ooh, we've got tree bearing fruit. Wonderful. I am kind of grateful for the fall season and it cooling off a little bit here in Houston. I'm wearing long sleeves today for once. That's fairly rare here. Okay, and our last prompt today is, what happened today that you are grateful for? Having to move this phone out of the way, but to see these gratitude prompts for myself, but hopefully you guys can see me still. Something you're grateful for today. Oh, connected with an old friend. That's great. Or with a friend, yeah. Yorkie, yay. Had a picnic, wonderful. It's good to hear all the things you guys are grateful for. All right, so the next step is to take our gratitude to the next level and show appreciation for that to someone else. So you can write a note of appreciation, text a note of appreciation, call with a note of appreciation, whatever works for you and is the most convenient for you so that you actually follow through on this. We do have a fun thing you can do with colleagues when you are showing appreciation with them. You can go to recognition.hp.com, and they've got cute appreciation notes that you can share through there. So I'm going to give you 1 minute to go ahead and write that down, write it down, send it off. It can be, dear so-and-so, thank you for what blank, whatever it was that you're grateful for. I am grateful for it because how it made you feel is what you insert there. And then that's it, easy as pie. So take a minute and do that right now. And while you guys are doing that, I am just going through the chat box. I didn't get to see all of these, but electricity, dishwasher, social to keep up with family and friends overseas. Those are all things to be grateful for. The amazing colors of fall, when we stop to take that in, huge thing to be grateful for. Garden harvest, rain that helps with the wildfires. Whew, so true. I'm just curious, is it raining somewhere where there are wildfires? Because if so, that is great news. I'm very grateful for that, and I'm over here in Houston. Not having to wear a jacket. Connected with an old friend. Finally not 100 degrees. Watching hummingbird migration. Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, different sizes and colors of hummingbirds. Loving the flowers. That is awesome. So hopefully by now you guys have got a letter just quickly written and a letter of appreciation, and the next step is to get that sent off. Thanks so much for joining us. Hope it started your Monday off and your week off to a great start, and we will see you next Monday here for Take 10. Thanks. See ya.